Hey guys, I'm running another skin giveaway. Just make sure you're subscribed to the channel, leave a comment with your ID, in-game name and the skin that you want under 300 diamonds. The winners of the last skin giveaway will be announced at the end of this video. Thanks guys, good luck. Hey, what is going on G Nation? It's your boy Iggy. Before we get into this video guys, I just want to give a thank you to you all because we have reached 1,000 subscribers. I still can't believe it. I was thinking maybe by the end of this year I'd get close, but hey, we've still got a few months to go and yeah, already 1,000, so thank you guys so much. And guess what guys? Yes, I did keep my end of the bargain and I have purchased a webcam. Today was a little hectic because I also rearranged my room and yeah, I just wanted the setup to look nice or nicer. So this video will be a Thamuz guide and I intend to make a special giveaway video because of the 1,000 subscribers, kind of like a celebration kind of thing. And also after this I'm thinking of streaming, so testing the webcam, so stay tuned for that guys. Also if you've watched the Thamuz sneak peek I did earlier and you're back to watch the guide, thank you, you're awesome. There has been some slight changes to Thamuz since then, but let's just jump right into it. First, let's go through his skills and passive. Passive, Grand Lord Lava. So basically when Thamuz deals damage to creeps or enemies, he inflicts a burning effect, dealing 12 points of continuous physical damage plus 5% total physical attack. The thing about the true damage when the enemy moves, I think they might have removed it because upon testing it's not visible, it's just the normal damage. There's so much into this passive because additionally Thamuz moves 30% faster when he's not carrying his scythes. When he does retrieve them, it strengthens his next basic attack, it also slows the enemy down by 40% and creates a gush of lava beneath the target, dealing further damage. So yeah, for a clearer picture we have Thamuz attacking the Reaper and you can see as the Reaper moves he's taking damage. So that was with a basic attack. We're going to use our first skill now to show the burning effect still applies, and upon retrieving the scythes the next basic attack is strengthened and creating that gush of lava, dealing further damage. We also had our slight movement increase when we threw our scythes, but we'll get into that with Slaughterous Scythes, skill 1. So Thamuz throws his scythes in a designated direction after travelling for a certain distance or hitting the first enemy hero. They'll deal 150 points of physical damage plus 60% total physical attack. They also deal a slow effect by 40% and deal continuous damage, and after a while they'll return to Thamuz, pulling enemies along the path, and retrieving these will reduce the skill's cooldown. And again we're just going to provide a clearer view of it in action, so here we're also seeing our movement speed increase. Lol, he walks kind of cute like this. So here we're going to throw it away from a target and see how far it travels in compared to when you hit a target. And yeah, that's super short cooldown, so we're going to attack a target, how it doesn't go all the way far but just stops and proceeds to slowly move towards the end, while also dealing that continuous damage. Skill 2, it's a blink effect. Chasm Leap. Thamuz jumps in a designated area, dealing 230 points of physical damage, plus 60% extra physical attack, and slows the enemy in 2 seconds when landing, and if the scythes are travelling, they'll return to Thamuz. Yay, what a jump. If you guys haven't subscribed to me yet, you better jump right now. Or you can subscribe and you don't have to jump, that's cool too. Now we're going to use our first skill, and then we're going to use the second skill to get the scythes to return to us. That's right, come back to Papa Thamuz. Now presenting a clearer picture on how using these skills will bring the target closer to you. So now for his ultimate, Quarterant Inferno. So Thamuz is going to turn up the heat, and yeah, if you like it rare, medium rare, well done, well too bad, he's going to make it charcoal. Thamuz spouts lava that's concealed within his body, dealing 300 points of physical damage to enemies nearby and plus 80% total physical attack. The atmosphere will then become hotter than an Australian summer and last 9 seconds, dealing 20 points of physical damage every 0.5 seconds plus 5% extra physical attack. Additionally, Thamuz will recover 2.5% HP when dealing damage with basic attacks or the scythes while the skill is active, and he also gains an extra 22% attack speed. So Thamuz has his Quarterant Inferno on, he's cooking some minions and I wonder what they taste like. Oh, we're talking about cooking and now I'm getting hungry again, dang it. Nonetheless, we're just going to show Thamuz here having his Quarterant Inferno on and just attacking and him getting his health back, just for a clearer picture. Next up, let's talk about builds. A shout out to Sean, one of my loyal subscribers, for commenting on his build on my sneak peek video. I've titled it The Sean. When it comes to focusing on high damage output, the first and second one are probably the best ways to go. However, I would suggest incorporating some defensive items in your build for that ability to sustain longer in the teamfight, especially when using your ultimate, Horton Inferno. Now let's talk about emblem sets. Here I have a couple of ideas. I would probably go for the fighter emblem with disabling strike. Mwahaha, evil laughing in the background because everyone's going to be so slow. So basically skills will have an extra 15% slow effect lasting 2 seconds. I would then suggest putting your points towards attack and attack speed to capitalize off his damage capabilities. You could even go for the assassin emblem, like with killing spree. When you kill an enemy hero, you restore 8% HP and increase movement speed. I think this would have good synergy with Thamuz's role as being a sweeper. Or if you don't want to be an individual, you could just use Bounty Hunter just like everyone else. But nonetheless, still both pretty cool, and I'd advise putting your points towards movement speed and physical penetration. Or if you want to be really different, you can go for a tank emblem with tenacity. Just so you're extra tanky and you've got that extra sustain. I'd advise putting points towards HP and armor. So now, what about battle spell? I would suggest either Flicker or Petrify. Flicker for that extra blink because you never know what sticky situations you'll get into, and Petrify because you could probably combo off it if you're able to drag the enemy towards you or get close enough. But I also do think Aegis would be a good choice for that extra sustain. So now let's talk about tips and tricks. Work on your positioning to get the most out of your skill 1 and skill 2 drag effect. Let's look at that again in slow motion. So I've got my skill 1 spinning behind the Mia, then I dash towards and bring her slightly closer towards my team, and then I go in for the kill. Even in early game laning, using this can help pressure your opponent. Just bear in mind that the drag isn't so huge, but you gotta work with what you have. I also did this test to see how far you can travel with the extra movement speed depending where you throw your scythes. So this is how far you can travel if you threw your scythes behind you. Now what if you threw them in front of you? I did this experiment because I noticed the times changed a lot during the time in the advanced server. As you can see here, Thamuz is able to walk up to just before the second bush. Also, I tested for good measure to throw it at the side of you, and you can see how far that gets you. So basically what we can conclude from this little experiment, I guess, is that if you're wanting to engage, throw your scythes in front of you in the direction you're facing so you're able to get that increased movement speed for longer. Because the scythes are spinning for a longer duration, you will be able to have some more time to think about your positioning in coordination for it to come back to you automatically or with your second skill. Hopefully that was helpful and informative. So final thoughts about Thamuz. I think he is easy to play and his role is essentially a sweeper, so that's pretty cool. So he has some nice slows, but no stuns or disables, which is unfortunate. So I think I would just still stick with Martis as my main fighter pick, but that's just me. But in saying that, the burn effect is really nice, and he could be really annoying in teamfights, just burning everyone, cooking everyone, and yeah. So for Thamuz, my verdict is, I think I love you. Okay, that was terrible. But anyways guys, let me know in the comments what you think about Thamuz and if you're gonna get him as well. And now, it's time for the skin giveaway winners. Congratulations to Kaj Monet, Yale Valdez and Chogiwa Wa. I'll get in contact with you guys soon, and for the rest of you guys, best of luck for next time. Thanks for tuning in guys, your support means everything to me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay awesome, not toxic. Bye!